One, one, two. Okay, I think I have everything working now. I blame all the craziness on I actually remembered to put my contacts in. That's what I blame it on. Okay, now let's see, where was I? And I already dropped something on the ground. I heard something fall, but I don't see it. Well, unless I'm missing something, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's put Sweet Spider right there. Is there anything I'm missing? Because I know this was the page I was on. Well, I don't know if it's just darker in here, so I'm getting more of a glare, or it's my contacts. Hey, stay, stay, stay. Where? One, two, one, two, three. And then this. I just don't believe that this is supposed to just be sitting without anything to connect it. It's not. I did miss something. I missed a couple things. All right, so that goes there. This goes here. Oh, I don't think it can go there. Oh, excuse me. That's so professional. Me making a gross sound. I don't know how this is supposed to sit on here. Oh, okay, this goes here. I don't understand how this is supposed to sit. I can turn it this way, but that's not the way it shows in the book. Come on. Sorry, stuff, army stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah, I almost forgot that. Okay. Sorry, I have to send this text to my major. Not that there's anyone on right now. I might have done this backwards. Yeah, I think I did this backwards. That's the problem. I built this little thing, the wrong way. Or I'm putting it in here the wrong way. I think I put it in, yeah, I put it in there the wrong way. So, yeah, because this little thing's supposed to be able to, there's a little piece right here that my camera is just a little too far away to see. I think I'll move my camera a little closer. I can get a couple more inches out of it. Wow, I look so different without contacts. I mean, without glasses, with contacts in. So yeah, there's a little part right here that can slide in and out. And I had put it in upside down. You know, if anyone's building this thing and watches this later, it'll make sense. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. All right. Um, what am I? Okay, so I need this, 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 this. Uh, okay, I'm playing a game of what looks different in this picture. Oh, there we go. I didn't, there's a little direction right down there. It'd help if I actually read the directions. It's amazing how that works. Um, so I think this goes right here. Then this piece. Just so I know where my border is. That it helps me orient myself so I know what people are seeing and what they're not seeing. World is a vampire. Sent to drain. Huh. Uh, that's what it is. I missed that. Ah, Um, that's kind of weird. So this far in, they're having us finally fill in this little hole, but I haven't done anything with that little hole. So why wasn't that filled in earlier? That's kind of weird. I don't understand. All right, bag number 4. Oh, it looks like we're going to start working on the outside of it. You know, I just thought about this. I need to send a message. Oh wow, I'm up to 87 subscribers, y'all. That's really cool. 87. I wouldn't think 87 people would want to to see anything about me. Earlier, I thought about a friend of mine that I know likes Legos, and I never have told him I do this. So it just hit me. Oh, it hit me earlier, and then I just kept forgetting to send him the information because I'm smirt. I'm SMRTE. All right, now let's get back to it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be working on the outside of this. My guess is this is gonna be the tuner area because of all this clear stuff. Oh, had an all right day. I didn't manage to get to the gym. I should have gone this morning. I don't know why I thought I was gonna have any time in the afternoon because around 11 I went up to little one's school for her Thanksgiving day, her Thanksgiving lunch, and then afterwards took her to the book fair. We got too many books, but my little one wants books. I'm not going to say no. Graphic novels is what she's into right now. I mean, I love graphic novels. I have a nice collection of graphic novels of mostly manga, but other stuff also, of course. Ugh. And so I got her. Yeah, I'm so professional on this stream, yawning and burping. So got her some manga, not manga, but some graphic novels. And there was a couple neat little Pokemon things that I got. Sadly, Frank isn't a thing anymore, or they'd go to the game. The last game's this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to make it. But um, after that, we went up to the Lego store and walked around the mall a little bit. And then I took her back to her mom. So I don't know why I thought I'd have time to go to the gym after that. But I'll go in the morning. But also, I'm going to actually get to do some orders on Monday. So that's nice. We're starting to make plans to build to burn my annual training and start to get work done again, which will be nice. It'll be nice to work again. Have a paycheck. It's been so long since I've had a paycheck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Pay my bills? Oh wow. Oh, bat. Give me a bat. You're just a little in the way there. So my major kept calling me and sending me messages while I was wandering around the mall with the little one. It'll be nice to actually do work again. She is just one of the best officers I have ever worked with. She's amazing. Yeah, this is definitely the protector for the tuner. So, oops, these little things, y'all. Yeah, Legos. I don't really like when you hide. When y'all hide, it makes it hard to build stuff. I know it's just like the personality of Legos is to hide. Oh, creepy music and dark shadows. Okay, little piece, where are you? I mean, I can't call you by name because I don't know. You're such a weird little piece. I don't know what you are. Okay, weird little one by one L thing. Where are you? I wonder if that's the piece that. Well, it couldn't have been because I hadn't opened this bag yet. I have not seen a little piece like this. I don't know where it could be, what it could be. Okay, I don't see this little orange thing either. Oh, I have another bag sitting over there that I didn't open. I mean, pieces. Y'all could have spoken up. So there's a whole nother group of Legos that I haven't organized yet from these bags. So let's get these little pieces organized now. Now that I know they exist, I can actually organize them because that whole bag was just deciding to hide away from me. Because oh, hey, thank y'all for the like. Yeah, welcome in. If y'all have never been on this channel before, I stream like Monday through Thursday usually. Um, about 1630 till about 1800 ish. East Coast, US time. Um, sometimes I'll miss a Wednesday, but that's because there's another streamer that I like to watch, but also streams on Wednesday. He's another Lego streamer. But right now I'm working on the radio right here. All around me, y'all can see my city. It's a work in progress, of course. Got tons of different sets, or sets from different collections. As I have a 8-year-old girl, and we like to add to our build out our city. It's a great use for a basement, as these Legos slowly take over my basement. I could think of worse things to take over my basement, but Legos are a good thing. Just an expensive thing to take over my basement, but a good thing to take it over. Oh, it looks like I got to make 2 of these little things, whatever they are. Now that I knew these pieces existed. I don't know why Legos like to hide. It's like I've said it about 5 million times on this channel. It just seems like that's the purpose of them, is to hide till they're put together and disappear whenever they get a chance, till you put them into their home. I think this goes right here. And it goes into the white piece here. So, I mean, I'm thinking the inside of this, some of my lights have gotten dimmer. The inside of this radio is really, really cool. You can see the tuner. That's the tuner right there, the little red thing. And this on-off switch, if you turn it, there's a little thing in here that stops. Turn the on-off switch again, and that little thing moves. So this is actually engaging and disengaging the gears right here. And I really love their engineering, is just amazing. And I mean, even since I've been doing this, I'm noticing little things that help with the instructions, because you're building a 3D thing with 2D instructions, which, I mean, people like me that I have severe dyslexia, that can be an issue. And this really, they'll do stuff like put some green or some one color over here and one color over here, even though it's on the inside. And it helps you orient where your stuff is with the 2D instructions. Well, I know that they have the 3D instructions on your phone now, but a phone, tablet, whatever, computer, I prefer not to use that, just because it's another screen, and I'm not wanting to stare at a screen while I'm building these. Of course, I say that, and here I am listening to Dark Shadows. And I have a screen over here, so I know what time it is. But I guess it's not like I'm staring at the screens. Why did my calendar tell me I have something to do? I shouldn't have anything to do right now. Man, that's not till later. Um, that was a weird tangent. The tangential. Man, I can't say the word right now. Tangential tangent. The tangent was tangentially connected to a tangent from earlier. I was trying to do a sentence like the boat, the truck is trucking trucks, but it didn't quite work. Or the ferrying is ferrying ferries. A not quite thought out joke I was trying to make. Okay, I think this is where this goes. Not 110% sure, but it fits. If it fits, it sits like a cat. Something I like to do. I mean, I like to organize stuff because I'm a soldier, supply sergeant. I like things organized. But like this little, I like to do this with the pieces and do this little fan thing because I keeps it together and easy to take pieces off. Just a weird thing I like to do. Boating, the ferrying is ferrying. That's like saying she sells seashells. Yes, okay, that is correct. And huh, I don't under. It looks like there's a little piece I'm missing right here, but I might have to. Am I missing? Is there like an extra piece or two in here? A double-sided? Hmm. I don't want to get too far and have to go back like forever. And, I don't want to have this thing like completely done and then realize and then fix it. Have to take this thing apart. At least I haven't gone too far. Um, okay, this might be it. This might be where I missed something. Because these are the instructions for this piece. So I have this, and then it looks like I missed putting a 1x1 right there. But I did do that. And then there was supposed to be this long white piece. And then this little piece that tried to go flying was probably mad at me that I had it in its spot and then took it off. So it tried to run away from me. There we go. Okay, there we go. I didn't have to backtrack too far. There we go. I just love this the engineering right there. It's just so cool. Well, little one was wandering around the Lego store. I was talking with some of the employees about kind of how interesting I find this piece. I'm sure they really don't want to listen to me, but eh, little one was just enjoying building. Um, she always has to get a couple of the minifigures every time we go there. I wish I could buy some more of the gumballs for the gumball machine so that whenever she keeps buying, or she keeps buying, I wish she would buy them and not me. Whenever she keeps getting more of these minifigures, I could put them in the gumball machine, and then she'll go in there, get them out of the gumball machine again eventually, because she enjoys that. It's just I do that every once in a while anyway. Whenever she gets some more figures out of the gumball machine, I'll get some of the other figures and put them back in. And these aren't even ones that came in the gumball machine that I put in there. Like some of the characters from the Friends and these little fairies and stuff she's gotten at the build at the Lego store. She finds it funny. It's just some Major and I getting things organized. Okay, I did that. Okay, I need this 1x3, and then this and this and this. Okay, I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like a chair right now. Okay, I swear the lights look different. I don't think it's just my contacts. It could just be that it's darker outside because it's kind of wanting to rain. It's just annoying me. I used to do video production stuff, and and I just I've never gotten out of the habit of lighting and colors and stuff, and thinking about that stuff whenever I see it in life, and especially on video. But I mean, just looking around my basement, I'm like, what is going on with these lights? It just seems so much darker, and I'm not sure why. And my lights are starting to go, or my brain's starting to go. I mean, that one's probably a little more likely, to tell you the truth. I mean, this thing hasn't worked well in probably decades. It's kind of funny as many times I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, now I remember this thing I was supposed to do. It happens. And then, as soon as I leave, as soon as I finish here, I'll completely forget about it. But it's never stuff that's too important. Okay, this little yellow thing. Boy, isn't that a Southernism? Yellow. It's a yellow thing. Is this supposed to go all the way down, I wonder? Well, I guess it is. It seemed like there was more room in that in this. This upside down, yes. Oh, this is the tuner. Why did it take me this long to figure out this was the tuner? I mean, I think I should have figured it out when I put the circle around it. That is what it is. Sometimes I can figure out what I'm building pretty quickly in it, but this one didn't seem to work. Okay, so well, of course something happened to him, Vicky. You're supposed to keep your eye on him. That's literally your job. Vicky Winters is supposed to watch over this little boy, and she never does it. There we go. You can kind of see the little thing there is moving that I think is what helps make the noise like you're tuning. And there's going to be the sound block there, I believe, that helps make the noise for that you used to get when you tune the stations. Of course, now that we're digital, you don't really get the static noises anymore. Everything old is new again. Thinking my little one wants a boom box so she can listen to her CDs. Okay, there's a little blurb here. The new the new worm gear, I'm guessing is this piece here. The new worm gear element makes the dial slide and transformers movement across functions with one control. Oh, I said that wrong. There's a glare and it's a little hard for me to read the some of the words. The new worm gear element makes the dial slide and transfers movement across functions with one control. I read transformers. I was trying to think of probably thinking of stuff that goes in a radio and transfers turned into transformers. I like the little blurbs they do in these sometimes. The the those two back there, the Pac-Man, the gumball machine, had a lot of little blurbs in it. The NES did, and the you can see it right there, the tall neck from Horizon. I like those. It adds a little bit more flavor to the build, I guess. Hmm. I think I missed something else. Yeah, I somehow missed. Yeah, don't know how I missed all that. It happens. Oh no, the old gravekeeper we haven't seen since like the third episode. Old crazy guy keeps watch on the Collins graves. There we go. Now I'm caught up again. All right, one, two, and then wait, those two, and then these two become the center. Okay, and then these go here and one here. And then these two little sticks. Oh, I did a part here. Oh, cripe it. Okay. Yeah, I know that was that looked nice, but that's the only way I could think of to get that tiny part off. Okay, there we go. Now I'm caught back up. There's some kind of crap in there though. Kind of the funny thing about when you wear glasses a lot and you put your contacts in, I start trying to look over the different sides, like look at the edge of my glasses, and I was trying to do that with my contacts for some reason. Thought I dropped another piece, but don't see anything down here. Oh, another like. Thank you. Okay, so this piece, this piece, this piece. E. Um, okay, no, one of these little smaller brick, one by bricks. And then this piece. So it should be even now. Yes, it is. And then this. And then two. And then this. Yes. This. Okay, here we go. I don't know. That seemed a lot more um, complicated than it was. It's one of those times something looks like it's going to be pretty complicated, but it's actually not. Legos kind of does that a lot to me. And then the easy thing turns out to be the most complicated part of the whole build. Okay, so this and this, and then these. Ah! Oh my god, I would have been so angry if that fell or broke. I leave so much fur everywhere. Just made of fur. Here we go. Okay, and then this. And then I try not to cuss. I try hard. Another eyelash. What is with my eyelashes? The eyelashes want to be part of this build, and I really don't want them to be part of this build. That makes me think of that what was that movie? Gattaca, where I mean the main character was pretending to be one of these people, and then they figured out who he was thanks to an eyelash that had fallen off. There we go. This, this, this. Which side? Ah, I hope that's correct. It doesn't line up with this. And it kind of looks like it's supposed to. Well, I guess I'll find out. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll find out if I was wrong eventually. Just hopefully I won't have to take apart half the thing if I was wrong with how that fits. It's always fun when you get well into it and then realize, oh crap, now I need to go back 5,000 steps. And then this, and then two of these. And this. Ah, we did get a couple things at the Lego store. Um, we were up there earlier this afternoon. Um, got enough that we got one of the freebies, which is really Lego saying, boy, you spend a lot of money with us. Have something that really didn't cost us anything because you just spent a crap ton of money. I definitely spend way too much with them, but not only with just I like doing this stream, even though I'll never make a penny at it. But more importantly, little one likes to build stuff with me. And that's really the important thing. And once I get a little bit of my finances straight with being on orders for a minute, I'll finally build the little drawbridge over there so we can build the beach. Ooh, another blurb. I see. Before the transistor radio was invented, previous radio models used vacuum tubes that allowed electrons to move from one end to the other. Oh man, vacuum tubes. I've done some work on some stuff that had vacuum tubes. It's really interesting technology. Okay, come on. Okay, I must have that backwards. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. I guess I had this piece completely wrong. I built this piece completely wrong. So it doesn't fit into the little spot right there. Okay, so this, All right. Okay, I don't know how I managed to do that. I managed to build it upside down and backwards. I mean, that's impressive even for me. I mean, upside down or backwards, but to do both, I think that takes real skill in being able to get things wrong. Well, I got a few more minutes. Since I got a couple of people in here, I'll keep going for a little while longer. I have to say, if you're interested in like the history of video and film, really should watch Dark Shadows. Of course, that's what I'm listening to here because I don't want to just listen to the sound of my own voice. Because the show was a soap opera, so it was on every day, and they filmed live. Um, and it went from black and white to color, and that's seeing how they progress in their video techniques is really interesting to watch. And watching the people in it as they get better in their acting, because I mean they're literally doing this, learning the lines and going every day. It's very interesting, and watching the way the film techniques are changing, because you can't film a set the same way for black and white as color. The cameras are different, the way the light works is different. It's just very interesting to see. I was never great when I was doing audio video work. I find the theory of it insanely interesting, though. And I find it's hilarious when they trip on their lines and they realize it and they have that quarter of a second or a second where they at first they just stumble and kind of stop, but they get better and better at it as time goes. And the guy that played Barnabas in this version of it, even when he stepped on or tripped on the line, he just kept going. There was no fumbling of words. There was just, oh, I meant to do that. It's very interesting. But I'm really just such a history geek that I love seeing this stuff. And it's just so amazing that such an old show, all of it is online now. I had it all downloaded back in the day. I won't say here how I got it, but I um, just loved being able to watch it and see this progression of people's skills and how they're using these brand new cameras for the day. Oh, well, that piece went pretty far, so that's going to take me a second to get. Oh, the floor gets farther away every day. Yeah, I left some Pokemon cards right there. I was organizing my Pokemon cards earlier. Oh, and I love the soap opera tropes that they're not good. Someone's going to figure something out, but they're not going to tell anyone just yet. They're just going to hint to their friend. Such a great trope. Of course, it really wasn't that much of a trope back in the day because soap operas were still fairly new. I mean, they were pretty popular when this came out, but then having a soap opera that was about the supernatural, no one thought it would catch on. I mean, no one thought a soap opera about vampires and ghosts would survive, but it did great. The movie was okay. When they tried to remake it in the 90s, there was something missing. I think if it got retried again, it would be okay. I think it could be done better. I don't know why. The 90s, they tried a whole bunch of shows to bring them back, but I don't think the technology was there for some of it. And they were trying, I don't know, it's just, they were trying, but not well. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's good. The piece that I left sitting right there was the piece I needed. That was serendipity. Um, there we go. There we go. Okay, so these two pieces, and then these two pieces. These two. Um, these two. Oh, man. Willie, don't scream so much. I have the headphone in. I'd rather you not scream. Of course, a lot of these shows that are people try nowadays, it's just corporations don't give stuff enough of a chance. And if Voyager got made nowadays for the first time, it wouldn't have survived. Like Serenity. It just really seems companies would give stuff a little bit more of a chance decades ago than they do now. I mean, the new Thundercats cartoon was, I mean, that thing was amazing. And Cartoon Network just did not give it a chance. Whoever was in charge of it, maybe they just had some enemies. I mean, they released a bunch of toys that no one knew about and then said, oh, look, the toys aren't making money, so get rid of the show. And they did like a really limited run of the toys also, which I don't understand. It just seemed like whoever was in charge was just hated by someone. Or I don't understand. Getting lots of spam calls and text messages lately. It's annoying. Okay. So what is this part? Has to be the top here, I think. I think this is going to be the top near the antenna. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I hope you didn't send that too long ago. I just saw you. Welcome in. Um, Models. Not sure if I recognize you. I don't know if you've been here before or not. I try to remember all the names, but I don't always. No, I'm wrong. This is the bottom. How are things going with you? I'm doing the radio. Actually said the word correctly that time. I did say radio. How does this go on? Oh, okay. So this is the flap, I think, that you can put your phone in. Do I have this in the wrong spot? I don't think so. Okay. I mean, this thing has to go right there. There's really no other way. Ah, crap. Okay, here we go. There we go. I got it. Try not to use too much force because I know I'll just break everything if I do. It's a very um very very weird decision for me to make is how much force to put into these things. Oh, what time is it? Okay, I still got like 20 minutes before I do the go. I can stay on a little bit longer. Oh, this color, this color really brings back memories. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, and three. Two and two, and this. Yes. Okay, how many of these? 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Ah, don't jump away from me, Lego. You need to be, you need to stay where you're supposed to be. Makes life easier for a Lego if you just stay here. There we go. And now 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I keep thinking of that Thundercats cartoon that was so good. One of my cats, her name was Sky Kitten. Sky. I'd call her Sky, and I'd call her Sky Kitten. 6. Why doesn't this match? Oh, that's why. I don't know why she loved that cartoon. Anytime it came on, like she wouldn't sit and look at the TV any other time, no matter what was on. No anime, whatever. But the Thundercats cartoon, she would sit there and watch it, and sometimes try to reach up to the TV, but I don't know what it was. The colors just hit differently for her. I mean, the other cats didn't care. None of my cats have really ever cared about anything on TV. You know, a couple of them did like the Stray game. A couple of them just looked at it. Sky would just look at it. Um, Little boy was the one that he actually went up to the TV and tried to paw at the cat, but Sky Kitten just loved the Thundercats cartoon. It was the funniest thing. She was such a sweet kitten. Such a sweet kitty. Oh, I'm up to 3 likes. That's pretty cool. Oh, my neck. Okay, yeah, this one. Oop, wrong side. Yeah, this side. Glad I figured this out now. Hmm. Oh, my sweet Sky Kitten. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a different piece. How many of these? 5. There we go. Definitely want to use the right piece in the right place. It just kind of makes things easier. It's amazing how that works. If I actually follow the directions and do them the way they're supposed to be, things tend to work easier. I've told that to soldiers before. Okay, looks like this piece, and then this, and then another one of these, and this. And here. Okay, I still have like 15 minutes. I should be able to finish this bag. This, this, this. Sky Kitten also liked to eat pasta. Just the most random. I have never had a cat before that liked spaghetti. When I strained it out, she would jump up on the counter, or when I was eating, she would just sit there and look at me. Nothing else I ate. Meat, whatever. she didn't care. But spaghetti. Ugh. Anytime I was gone on some kind of mission, school or whatever, if I was gone, if I was gone more than like a week or so, sorry, some cords down there, charging cord for my phone. She would just like do a whole the cat that walks through walls thing and be gone for a few days. I just figure she was always worried that I had gone hunting and gotten hurt. And that's why I wasn't back yet. If I was just gone for a couple of days, she was fine. But if it was anything long, she would get out somehow and then come back a few days later. It was the cutest thing. Just like, Daddy, Daddy can't go hunting for long, Daddy. Okay, yeah, I think I did that right. Okay, yes, okay. Just wasn't sure about the placement of these things. It was just looking a little odd to me. Okay, so this and this. At some point, I need to get the new Thundercats, that Thundercats remake on DVD so I can watch it again. They should try that again. Of course, Cartoon Network, I'm sure, still owns the property. Oh, 4 likes, really cool. Okay. Am I missing a L shape? Looks like I'm missing an L shape. I might have to run over to my parts and look for an L shape. I think I used an extra one right here for some reason. Yeah, I put an extra one right there. I didn't need to. Who knows why? This goes there. This. Flip it around. And put it here. Yes. Okay, so then I got a few more people in here. It looks like if I normally stream Monday through Thursday about 16:30 till about 1800 roundabout. Monday through Thursday Eastern time. Oh, this is the where the antenna goes. Okay. El Tiempo. Okay. I don't really have time to do another bag. So I'm going to call it a day right there. This is where we are right now. So I know eventually the sound cube is going to go around here, and there's going to be a way to open either the front or the back to put your phone in, and then it connects Bluetooth, I'm sure, somehow to play music. At first I thought that was in the back, have something to do with this little red thing right here. But now looking again as to how empty this is, it has some kind of speaker, maybe. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to have. Well, the Soundbrick has to have some kind of speaker. I'm looking at a ladybug that's on one of the stuffies right above the camera. All the ladybugs are coming to my house. Too bad it's not ladies, but ladybugs. Been a long time since a lady has come anywhere near me. Anyway, um, sadly not a joke. But I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, uh, there's about 3 more bags, so the next, excuse me. So on Monday, I should finish this. I should do it at the same, should be here at the same time on Monday. Um, Once I talk to the full-time staff, when I get to work on Monday, and see what time they leave, if it's going to be different than 16:30 that I start, I'll post something. But as far as I know, they usually leave around 3:30, 4, and I only live a few minutes from the reserve center. So things shouldn't change while I'm on orders. Of course, down the road something does, I'll post it and talk about it on stream if I'm going to be gone for a while. Because I am going to have at some point going to spend a week at our detachment in Alabama. Okay, well, looks like my little one's ready to do a call. So I will see y'all later. Peace.